welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be finishing making my house in Bloxburg. I recently built the exterior for the house, but for 2025 I need a house to record for my videos. So I'm just finishing up the interior and decoration. My main inspiration was for the exterior, those San Francisco houses that are really tall and have stoops. I think those are so pretty, so I decided to make my own. I decided at first to make a bottom floor, like the stair. There are stairs that lead up to this third floor and stairs that lead down to the first floor. So that's beneath the floor where the stairs are. So I decided to build that for any guests that decide to come. And it also has a little chill and relax area. I think this build has around 3 to 4 bedrooms and 5 baths, which is insanely excessive because I barely have guests. But it's better to be safe than sorry. I think here I was trying to choose a different type of oven, so I literally went and asked my mom. So I decided to get the gray one because I thought it was more modern and realistic. As you can see, here's the bottom floor. I had all types of things down there. I think I have 2 bedrooms and 1 bath, as well as a living room. And the second floor was also going to be a living room in the main big area. But I also had a guest bedroom near the entrance. But here's the bottom. I don't know why I was switching back and forth on the levels. I was just mainly looking at them, I guess. But some parts I cut. This part, I added a couch as well as a recliner chair. And I think there was a lamp back there and a plant by the couch. Some of these I cut just because. So again, here's the second floor. I'm building a kitchen. I think my main inspiration for this kitchen was apartment kitchen. I think this whole house is giving apartment, but on different levels. Each level is its own little house. Not really. They just all have a bedroom, a bathroom, a living room. I think barely any of them have a kitchen. This is the only floor that has a kitchen. But here I was struggling to make the fridge and the shaker counter fit because they kept on glitching into the wall. So I was just making do with what I had. We'll get back to the build later, but for now, I mentioned for the new year I want to have a place to record because I'm always stumbling over a different game to record in. Like times I'm in Berry Avenue, and then other times I search for random games that have houses. I don't know why I do that, but I guess I do. And then at the same time, I worry like electronics I should record on because I usually record on my computer, but it stays glitchy and I can't make to the full 9 bar for the quality because my computer's so glitchy. I swear, I've deleted every single photo and video I have on that thing, but for some reason, it still decides to act like it's never run the way a normal computer should. I think for that reason, I should get a new computer for my birthday, but I guess beggars can't be choosers. But yeah, in this whole entire video, I'm recording on my phone because I just have more storage, even though it shows that I have low memory storage whenever I play on my phone as well. I don't know how to fix my storage issue. I guess I should delete some photos or something. But the thing is, I do delete photos like all the time, and then when I add more, which is basically the reason for having a phone, when I add any more photos or videos for my content, then suddenly my storage goes through the roof and I have to buy some, like the freeware. So yeah, I'm having a little bit of a storage issue. If you have any suggestions, please comment down below because I really need it. Like on my knees praying, please. So and my computer's just glitchy. Like if I have it all the way on low bars for my graphics quality in Roblox, it always acts like a mess. Yeah. To the build, here I'm trying to make like a little menu type thing. I don't know why I kept switching back and forth, but yeah, I am making a little menu. I was initially going to add it to the side where the stove is, but I thought it looked better, like a little seating area. I think for this whole like minute and a half, I left this behind because I kept on going AFK because I had to do stuff. So I chose this little soda can painting because why not? Oh, and as you can see, there are stairs like down to the first floor. I added that because I think my grandpa's house has that, and I thought it was like cool. Like you can go upstairs and downstairs from that. And then this random amazing lady donated me $10, which wouldn't really help me with the build, but I still appreciate it anyway because every little penny counts, especially since I kept on going broke in this build. Like here I had like to $7,000, and I even still had to keep on going back and forth to my job and back. At least they pay well because I think I got like 33 or now 34 for the Bloxburg job, and it's $1,000 every minute. So in order to get like, I had to play for 100 minutes, which I did not want to sit there for 2 hours doing, or an hour and a half. I just like am going day by day, like, and maybe like I want to go and work for like a little over, I think 30 minutes each time, so I wouldn't spend too much time working. Although I should have gone 25 minutes at a time, because then by day 4 I probably would have like, so I wouldn't have to keep going back and forth because I'm broke. So yeah, I am struggling to put on the cabinet hood. I think I get it on eventually. Yeah, I'm really excited to finish this build because I see all these little aesthetic Bloxburg YouTubers, and when they vlog, it just looks so clean, and it looks, I don't know why, it just looks fun to make. So honestly, I can't wait to have a place to record so I won't be scrambling every which way. So here I am. I don't know why I didn't cut this part. I think I ate something. But yeah, and back on topic. I had to literally rush this video because I took too long. I wouldn't even be able to upload this. As I'm speaking right now, it's literally like in the morning. Almost 7. Like an hour before I upload. So it's kind of crazy, but now I know to hurry up ahead of time. I think maybe posting more consistently will help you guys, the viewers, to see like not post content, because I know like post every few months is kind of questionable, but it's kind of hard because I do a lot at school. I have 2 honors classes on top of Avid, so that's pulling my leg a little bit. Of course, I have a lot of expectations lined up for me, which is very stressful, but at least I have like a little bit of winter break to relax and not have to worry about that. But yeah, it's really draining, and it's going to be even more, like 5 times worse because I have track, so it's going to be harder to do my homework than before. With all this stuff stacked up, I don't know how people are still able to go out and hang out with their friends. I guess they still make it work, but if I tried going out, my assignment's not done, going out with my friends, probably be grounded for like, say a little over 3 months, because I know better. Yeah. Anyways, switching back and forth between my yapping and the build, just making a couple condiments because we can't season our food with air. I think like the end result of this kitchen looks pretty good, and I'm glad I made it into a living room. The only thing is there's barely enough leg room, so it's kind of hard to walk back and forth between the sofa and the refrigerator. I had to move the island back because I think the refrigerator was taking up too much space, and I didn't have any space to mingle. Here's the 3rd floor. I have a little bit of a ladder to get to the attic. Right now I'm just trying to look for doors, I guess. I decided that that room with the bunch of windows would be in my bedroom. So that's going to be like that. And then the room with that one curved window is going to be my laundry room. I don't know why we're switching so suddenly between a bunch of different levels, because there's not much to be done. But I guess go off. I decided for good inspiration that that little area that's by like 3 windows together would be a bed or somewhere to sit. So I thought that would be cute. I don't know why I was looking for a chair or a couch, because I knew I was going to lay on this thing. So yeah, decision. Here I'm trying to fit an ottoman with basic shapes, which clearly won't work because I don't have the experience. But yeah, you can see I'm using base shape to shape like little area to sit, even though it's not interactive to sit. Like to pretend anyway. Yeah, I just made this little area in the window to sit, just look out through the window. On rainy days, just watch from afar and really take it all in. I don't know why I deleted that cube from before, but I guess it was too long. So there that was. I decided to do this little thing with the window because I think I got inspiration from seeing like that on Pinterest, and I really wanted to recreate that, or at least a place to sit, because it looked really nice. I think in Bloxburg they actually have a whole thing where instead of using basic shapes and making things complicated like I did, you can literally just place it. But I could not find it. I could have sworn that was in Bloxburg because I remember using it. But either my eyes deceive me or it doesn't exist. And for this whole minute and a half, I'm kind of frozen because I'm out doing stuff. And I redid the bed once again. So there that was. I mainly use beveled cubes so that it looks more like a couch kind of thing. Like, you get what I'm saying. And then, like, little area where some of the roof is peeking out, I was thinking of putting the bed there, so that's what I did. Just watch, the end result is like, but yeah, you'll see later I decided to put some pillows and stuff and add a few arches so that it looks more like a couch section kind of thing, but against a window, if that makes sense. But yeah, it's a little left slab, kind of bed is going to be. It's kind of taking me forever to even finish this, even though this was at 4 times speed, but it's okay. I guess we'll just wait until the whole entire bed is done to talk more. As I said before, I used a lot of basic shapes to make this little thing. Sorry not to put that blanket to the far left because I was going to put the bed there. And I think I added more pillows too. But yeah, I added this little arch so that it feels more homey, like see the vision. So here's me overviewing the 3rd floor. I thought this place looked a little empty, so I put like a little TV stand type thing. I don't think it was actually a TV stand, it was just like a really nice looking thin table. So I decided to put it there and like the picture there. I just can't leave a wall blank. Like, it makes me feel itchy. Like, there's something about a blank wall. It makes me feel like my job isn't done. I'm kidding, but yeah. You can see the lamp, I had a little clock on the wall, a little painting of, I think, the couch. I think there I'm going to add a tapestry. If you see my videos, like, in the future, you'll see a lot of tapestries. I just love adding tapestries. They're so goated. Yeah, I had to add a little shelf for this TV. I think I put like a remote and something else, magazine, and a little album, as well as a remote. And I changed that little mini picture to a blackboard picture that says cooking proves, oh my gosh, I can't read. Cooking provides food for the soul. Yeah, you want to look that detail up, I think what I searched up was menu, and that's what came up. Then adding a little trash can, because we can't be stinky. Transformed these pillows a bunch of times just because I thought it would make it look better, and it kind of did. So here I'm just adding like little voodoo looking pillow. I'm sorry for describing it so derogatory, but that's the first thing that comes to mind. Then I thought of adding this little lamp. I don't remember if I removed it or not, but I think I added a shelf with an alarm clock, some books, and a candle. I don't know if I got rid of that wall lamp though. I probably did because I ended up adding a lot of string lights too. And I was just being like about the type of bed I used. This one was really cute, but when I tried like in it, when I got off the build, it looked really weird. Like you can barely see my head sticking out, and if I want to be in videos, I want to make sure like at least see me sleeping. I'm switching it in for a different bed here. I think this ended up being the bed I chose, but because it's so ugly, I decided to decorate it because everything has to be aesthetically pleasing. So then when I got off the build, I double checked to see if you could see me while I was sleeping, and it turns out it ended up being a really good bed. It's just all the blankets and pillows I spent time decorating disappeared once I went to sleep. So it was not great, but I guess I can't zoom in onto the bottom part. And then I just switched out the bed for some reason, even though I know it won't work. Go off, I guess. So then I added this bed again for some reason. I knew it wasn't working out, but you just couldn't listen the first time. But enough about the build. Thank you guys for your support so far. I feel like with being more consistent, maybe I'll get better as far as knowing my subscribers and who looks at my content. But for now, I just want to thank you guys because 40 subscribers is not a lot at the people's point of view, but I bet you can't put 40 people in a room. Yeah, just gonna stay optimistic. Far as my consistency, I will try my best to stay consistent. For now, I'm posting every Friday, but if it doesn't end up working when I go back to school, I'll let you guys know and change it. As I said before, it's getting to be a lot with all the classes I'm enrolled in, as well as sport, which is a lot. So if I'm not able to post maybe a Friday or two, remind yourselves of that if possible. If you made it this far, comment a white heart emoji. I know I'm talking a lot about school, but that's the main thing on my mind because I do not want to go to that wretched place again. I saw a video where there was some guy, he was talking about winter classes. Tell me why he pulled up his homework. 3 straight books and a stack of papers. What in the world? I hope my honors teachers don't so much time into assigning us work. As soon as we get off, I probably will. Meaning my honors English teacher. I'm really cool, but she's kind of strict. Not strict, she just wants us to put extreme effort into our assignments. Like, we had an assignment where we had to read a book. She'd probably expect us to write a 2-page essay. Or she would assign that type of thing. I just hope I don't have too much on my plate when I get back from winter break. Because if the first week they have us doing pages on pages of assignment, I'm going to crash out. It's literally getting the same energy as finals week or my final week. So, hope that doesn't occur. The only reason I'm excited for this next semester is because of sports. Personally, I do track, so I can't wait to start doing my events. I've been training this whole entire time, so I better smoke a good amount of people. Especially considering that I'm varsity this year, I really hope that I'm able to keep my spot. Apparently, people are going to be really competitive because they probably also spent all break preparing. But considering my event, I don't think, well, from what my teammates said, I may be able to keep my varsity spot. But it also depends on people in my team. Like, they beat me and I also lose my best time. I could risk losing my varsity spot, which is not cool. That gets exciting though, because you have to put in all your hard work and really grind so that you can stay in the place you're meant to be. It's kind of inspirational to a point. Okay, I'm gonna stop sounding like a cornball, but yeah. This is a build. Like I said before, I love tapestry, so I'm over here looking for tapestry, but they barely have anything. All they have are flags, but that's giving idolatry. So, yeah. Stay on topic. I love 𝘚𝘚𝘉𝘚𝘚 𝘚𝑚. She's so good. I heard that she performed a concert where she was singing Green Eyes in her Mama's Gun album, and I didn't get to go. I was so disappointed. Like, when I saw the date of the video that was posted on TikTok, I swear I almost raged. Hopefully I can make any next concert. Yeah, so depressed that happened. I can't live with myself. Yeah, I am making a bookshelf to mask the pain of not going to that concert because I didn't know she had a concert. Here's me shelving my insecurities because clearly books aren't enough for me. Yeah, for real though, I think for this room, I don't really think I went for a specific vibe. I think I just went for maximalist. There's a lot of details to this room, but it's also kind of minimal compared to maximalist. I don't know if I sound like that, if you get what I'm saying. I found also this painting, but I have no idea what decals to use. I even used it in my bathrooms. So, if you guys have any decal IDs for long pictures, please let me know, because I really need to decorate those. But yeah, I added a coat rack, a lamp, and a mirror, and I'm going to decorate a little more as shown. And yeah, put that Jesus King of Kings Sweet Savior poster, because if you follow Jesus, you know how it is. Then if you saw that quick glance, I got a Sade calendar. And yep, as I said before, I put an alarm clock, didn't put a candle, I put books, glasses. I love the freaking glasses item. I think it's so great for some reason. Then the sleep mask and the taped picture. I decided to add a little laptop, although I'm kind of sad that it doesn't work the way I want it to, but it's okay. I added this little locker in case I didn't have space for a closet, but I still ended up being able to find a place. And just adding some outlets for details. I think I really love this little hack. What I do is I add an outlet and then I add a piece of string, and it looks like it's a charger, which is so cool to me. And here I am doing it now. You basically just have to put it to custom placement, to the outlet, then the floor, and then you connect it to whatever device you want. I think it's a cool little hack for realistic builds. I found it out a long time ago, I think, and I still use it to this day. But here's my room so far. I don't think I have much to do except a little clutter or decoration. We're moving on to the bathroom. I added this cute little vanity mirror as well as some self-care products and makeup. I ended up deleting all that makeup on the bottom though, because it ended up looking chopped. But I added basic bathroom essentials. I had a toiletry bag, everything you need. Of course, I added a built-in shower and bath. And for a second, I didn't know why I searched fridge, but it was for the shaker cabinet, which works well with the toilets. I got this inspo from my house from when I was a kid, and there used to be a little cabinet above the toilet. I know that's kind of random, but that's what it is. And over here, I was just trying to down different makeup to see if I can make it accessible. But as you can see, I could not, because who's trying to look at the tap interact button for like times just to get a specific makeup product? Anyway, I did this cute little hack where I got a basic shape and I moved it up and it becomes 2 different shelves. I think that's a super cute hack so that like it gets mixed up and everything is accessible. Then I have this big, I don't know, picture. I still don't know what to put there. I think I'm gonna put a painting, but other than that, I have no idea. That's just a custom decal I put for now. So yeah, I worked on the laundry room. I put the hood, it was like a kitchen hood I think, and I changed the window because it ended up looking and being weird. So here are all the levels so far. I added like a little lounge / workout area in the laundry room. This is my office space. I think I just added a few things, but that's mainly what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to add anything in the bookshelf, but I may. And then like sticky notes and clutter. It's just, I love clutter. Yeah, I honestly didn't know what to do for this office space, so I tried looking for random things. I tried to make this little diffuser out of like basic shapes, but it ended up being too fat and I could not make it so that the circle covered the incense to look like a diffuser. So unfortunately it looks kind of so I decided not to add incense sticks. I added like a little sticky notepad, of course. I put a misplaced folder, even though there's a whole folder organizer on my desk. And yeah, basically did not know what to do here, so I just looked for things to transform. And yeah, for this weird little space, I just decided to put a little trophy because why not? And then this little thing I used for the bathroom. I find this hat kind of cool. I just think it looks really cute, and once I blend it in, it'll look really nice with the wall. Here I am searching for more things to clutter this office with. That's the only thing hard I found about decorating, because I want to decorate a lot, but at the same time, when I decorate a lot, I spend a lot of money. Then when I don't decorate enough, the house looks bald.